100, New York's #1 hit music station inside of our Celsius Energy Drink Lounge. I'm Crystal Rosas, one of UK's brightest pop sensations, boasting over 1 billion global streams, hundreds and thousands of followers, Brit Award nominations. Her debut, Amelia, debuted at #5 on the UK album charts and delivered platinum, gold, and silver certified hits. For me, it was Ghost of You on repeat after my breakup, but luckily we're engaged now, so it's fine. Anyways, featured in British Vogue, Billboard, Rolling Stone. She now returns with her highly anticipated sophomore album, Confessions, and featuring fan favorites like Love Language and Mind Reader with Meghan Trainor. Her next single, You Don't Look at Me the Same, dropping as well ahead of the Confessions tour across Europe this fall. Please welcome one of my besties, Mimi Webb.
Girl, how are we?
We're so good. What's the word you kept saying last time?
Legend.
Legend.
Yeah.
You already knew.
Honestly, it's becoming a thing. I just do it all the time.
Mimi, you're like a redheaded legend now. It's so different.
How do you think it? I'm getting my X-Men gene kind of, vibe going.
How did that switch happen?
Honestly, I wanted to do it for so long. I've been like a lot of different shades of ginger, right? Ginger, copper. Yeah. And yeah, I've gone like a darker red and I just love it. I feel like it's me now. Like I was playing around with the brown, blonde, and now I'm really set.
Don't you feel different when you have different hair?
Oh my God, yeah. I feel sexy now. She's feeling good. She's feeling confident. I feel like before I now feel like I'm becoming a woman.
I feel like that too, seeing you and seeing you grow. Welcome back to New York. What was like the first thing you did when you touched down?
Oh, honestly, I was just so excited to be back. I was like, just to get onto one of the streets, just to see the buildings. I think just soaking up that energy. It's very warm outside though at the moment, isn't it? It's very humid.
And you celebrated your birthday in Italy.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I could not believe it. We were on boats all the time because that's how you travel. Everyone just gets taxi boats everywhere. So yeah, it was really, really incredible.
I've never been. I'm going for my honeymoon, so give me some.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Tremezzo's incredible. That's we stayed in Como, which we wish we stayed more like Tremezzo or Benangio. There was and then there's a Melagio as well. There's all these different little towns which are really cute. So yeah, go to them. There's some lovely restaurants.
I can't wait. But obviously your sophomore album, after your debut album got so much love, and now where are you at? You've grown so much. Where are you at now with Confessions? Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I feel like I've just broken the fourth wall with this album. I think for me, the first album was just so special, but I just felt like when I look back, it was very surface for me. I wasn't really going any deeper than I am now. So I'm definitely knocking down those walls, and I'm just feeling so much more empowered because there's so much more vulnerability, and there's just confessions. It's confessing all these things, that are just, it's not all perfect. And I think that's something I really wanted to show. There is so much chaos, very chaotic at times, and you have ups and downs. There's so much unexpected turn of events, and I think that is what the whole process was for me and what I wanted to get across.
I actually wrote down the word vulnerable because I got that from you, and also growth.
Yeah,
because you've gone through a lot of different things as you were turning into a star and started putting out your work and started getting love from everywhere around the world. So you're internalizing that now and seeing things differently.
Yeah.
And also
definitely.
different relationships with guys. So even one of your songs, you say serial monogamous kind of girly. And so now that you're in love and you've been writing, and how's that mindset been?
Honestly, it just feels very free. I feel free. I think something that I always felt was I was holding a lot in. Like you said, you have all these different experiences and it's just overwhelming at times, but being able to feel so settled in personal life, and then also, feeling settled in being an artist and feeling true to myself as an artist, which is something that, just makes the whole process so much easier. And I feel like the music, everything that comes from the studio into the creative of the album is what's given me those feelings and that kind of freedom.
And we got an awesome feature from Meghan Trainor.
Oh my God, gal, I was like, wow.
How did that happen?
So we just wrote the song together, and
Wait, you wrote the song together? I didn't know that.
It was just like going to be just a song for me to release potentially, and then I was like, I love singing with Meghan. Like our voices were really cool together, and I just was like, right, let's shoot my shot. So I was just like, would you join? Like, would you be down? And we're on the same label as well, so it was really cool because like all our teams knew each other. So I was like, we've got to get in here, and she was so down, and I was like, wait. Oh my gosh, wow. And it was my first ever collaboration, and she was just so happy that it was with her. So yeah, we had such a great time releasing that song, and it's just such a fun song. I can't wait to perform that one live.
You just said that your first collaboration was with Meghan Trainor.
Yeah, crazy. Honestly.
What is little Mimi thinking about that?
Honestly, I think because when I was like young, it was like all about the bass. Like that was the Meghan Trainor song at the time, and I loved it. So I think I'd just be going crazy. I think my mind would just be like, wait, it's nuts when I look back, to be honest, because I'm like, I just never imagined even being in New York here right now. I just would never just picture it, you know.
And from when I saw you when you were, where were we at the Bowery Room, and your fans go so crazy for you.
Oh my God.
You're writing with every single word for you. And it wasn't one of your first performances, but you're still getting used to, right? Because it was like your first debut big album and bigger venues.
Yeah.
And so you have some moves on stage, but you're also kind of just feeding off the vibe. So now with this next, the Confessions tour, where was your mind at when you thought about touring and what you wanted to bring on the stage?
Yeah, I think for me it was just like the album for me, there's so many different elements in each song. So like each song is kind of its own in a way. So I feel like I really want to be able to bring that into the show and just be able to keep people really interested, showing different acts. There's different kind of chapters of the live set. So yeah, I think we're really going to try and keep that originality of it, and yeah, just experiment and play with it and just keep people really excited, and you know, just movement, just everything, bringing the heat.
Have you been able to scroll and see some of your favorite performers and pick out things that you like of what they're doing?
Oh my God, all the time. Like I love it. I love even like dancing, like dance, like artists that dance a lot. Like I just love, because I'm not a huge dancer, I'm very much more of a singer, but I love being able to be like, oh my God, that's what I want to do. Like Dua Lipa, I love watching, because Dua's just become like an incredible performer and dancer, and I was like, if she can do it, I can do it. I'm like, let's go. Let's get in there.
It is true, because if you didn't grow up with a Tate McRae backbend,
exactly,
you feel like you're a little behind.
Yeah.
But then you get that excitement and motivation from someone like Dua Lipa that also didn't grow up like that, but she was out there.
Just put the hard work in and become that artist you want to be. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, though, I do try and do the back bend, but I definitely break my back every time I try. So, you know, a little practice in the living room.
Touches, some toe touches. What is your favorite part about tour?
My favorite part would be being able just to see like all the history. I love history of like different cities, so I love being able to like explore, learn more about that city or stay, and just get to know it really. Like I think that's definitely one of my favorite things to do outside of the show, but then obviously in the show, just seeing everyone's faces light up and just the excitement, just everyone having a good time is what I love.
I love learning about different places too, so that's really cool that you're staying present in that and not getting too wrapped up right now. And it seems like you're trying to find a balance.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, 100%. I think it's all about the balance. We were talking about that a lot today, actually. I was like, just being able to, because also it just helps you put on a better show as well, because you're in such a good headspace.
Yeah. I know you like to bring your girlies on tour. Do you think you're going to do that as well?
Oh my God, yes. Oh my gosh, 100%. I love bringing my friends on tour. Like we just have the best time and we all just have a laugh, you know. They help me also like not take things too seriously.
Yeah.
And just to kind of be in the moment.
Yes. I want to go through your track list real quick. My Go. You're starting off with it sounds like a redemption song, where it's like you notice that you were kind of played a little bit or done dirty, and you're just like, okay, now it's my turn. Like, I'm not gonna do it like that petty, but I'm not gonna just be a stepping stone or someone that you just walk out or doormat. Why did you want to start off that way?
I wanted a really strong entrance into the album. I wanted it to, you know, I feel like there's so many different moments in the album that I felt like that one just felt the strongest to just come in really empowered, strong, kind of like, actually, this is my turn to show what I can do, and no one can do what I can do. And it's kind of really feeling that confidence, you know. So I love that song. I was like, this is how we need to start it. We need to really just make just like that revenge song in a way, where you're just like at your best, you're like glowing afterglow. So yeah, that was like, right, good entrance into it.
I totally agree. And we're going down, we see Narcissist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we've all
We've all been there. Yeah.
Are you, when you're in it, are you noticing the patterns, or is it until after where you're like, okay, people have been telling me about these red flags? And
yeah, well, it was like, yeah, I wrote it about an ex where I was then hearing things, like it was a long time ago, I was hearing things about that person years later. Yeah, and I was like, I need to, like, it was also just about the way they were going around their life. And I was like, I had all this built up situation, and like the narcissist, I never really understood what a narcissist was. So then I started Googling and getting more into it, and I was like, I need to write this song. I have to write this song. And it just felt, it's got like a real British like push to it as well. I felt there's like a lot of organic kind of instrumentation in it too, and it, you know, it just felt very inspired by those like really harsh, realistic like realness of like what was going on in my life. So I was like, right, we're just gonna call it as it is, you know, call space like narcissist is right here. And I just was so, it was so cool to put that word into something.
Do they know it's about them?
I don't know. I think they will, because there's like in the second verse as well, like it's quite obvious. Like I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, but you know, I don't need to go around shouting about who it's about, so they're safe.
For now. We're going down to Kiss My Neck. That one, it's about when it hurts to watch someone else move on, but like you just can't look away.
Yeah, honestly, so that one was about me and my current partner, actually, because it was I actually wrote this one about like people being against our relationship and not for it and not really happy about it because of like jealousy and other kind of elements around it. And it's kind of that feeling of like what we have is between us two, and we don't have to that doesn't have to be everyone's business. And it's kind of that, you know, again, like you said, the first verse is about me watching him being with other people throughout these years and being like, oh wait, why I want that to be us, you know. And kind of also starting to feel those feelings that are just not fit, like you just don't understand how to control it because there's a friendship there, and it's kind of a bit strange. So it's that whole story, like love story of how it all kind of grew.
Yes. And one of your leading singles, Love You For Me.
Oh my God, I love that song. That one feels like my wedding song.
Yes, that's what I got.
Yeah. It's like very just, you know, I always picture the music video for that being like, you know, in life you have your partner and so many you get kids, life, work, so many things kind of just happen within that space, and you end up not being able to see each other as much, and you know, you're not kind of on the same wavelength all the time because you're busy. And it's kind of just that feeling of like, if you're gonna really love me, like love me, and don't just pretend something.
Yeah. And you need one of those on the album. You need a really good devotional love song
that everyone can connect to.
Yes. You don't look at me the same. I told you that one hit.
Oh my gosh, that one. Yeah,
was there any moments in maybe your past relationships where you just clocked something and you're like, ugh?
Oh my God. So like that's the thing. A lot of these songs are very from such real situations, which I'm super open about because, you know, it's my therapy too. But this one kind of hit home a lot for a lot of different reasons, and you know, even looking into like, you know, other relationships and seeing these signs, it's just something that everyone can feel. It's like that thick kind of cloud that's kind of raining over you, and it's just so distant and just cold. So that song was very emotional.
For me, I told you it was a moment where like I was having a riff with who I was dating, and I like kissed them, and they usually kind of like come back, and he just like didn't.
Yeah.
Like, give him a little head kick.
Oh,
can you think of like?
Oh my gosh, 100%. Like, so this song was actually written about my parents as well, so it was about them. So so it was kind of me looking into them having that situation, which was really sad. And like, again, you know, like you said, I've had that like so many times as well, about just moments where I'm like, oh, that didn't feel great, and you get kind of brushed past, and you know, it's all brushed under the carpet, you know, those kind of emotions. And I've never heard something being really written about that exact feeling, and I just really felt like that was the right thing to do.
Wow, you really went. I didn't realize that was about your parents. That stinks because you're on the outside.
Yeah.
And it almost hurts more because you're half of them.
Exactly. And like even me and my boyfriend would watch and go and look at each other and my brother, and we, it's like the unsaid. So yeah, this song, I'm just proud of even my family for being so open to me sharing this song. So it's been really nice.
Thank you for that. I Met a Boy. It gives like 2000s R&B, someone treating you like a side chick, but you're self-aware enough to know that it's toxic, but like you still like them,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wrote that. That again was an experience I had. All of them are experiences. This is crazy.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm so open. I need to actually stop. But yeah, that
was. No, don't stop. Stephanie's like, don't stop.
Yeah, I actually wrote that as well with the producer who the situation was one of those things where he knew both sides of it, kind of, and I was like, well, this is what I thought, and like it was kind of like one of those things where, I kind of felt like it was like I felt quite empowered and strong because I was like, it's like I met a boy. Like there's just kind of that little petty moment of just being like, you're a boy, like you're a boy, and also again like just the like you said, the side chick thing, like kind of just being treated as that's the second best, which I think's not nice for anyone to feel. So I really love being able to make that one. And again, having that R&B touch to it, there's like a confident sexiness to it, which I loved because I was like, I just feel, even though it's something where I'm not getting the best outcome, I'm still actually feeling strong within the situation on my own 2 feet.
Thank you for speaking on that, because I feel like so many times we're dating someone where we're like, but they'll choose me, or like, I like them so much and it's okay. But that's like, girl, we're better. We know we're better. You say it in this, like, I know I'm better than, I know I deserve this, and this.
Yeah.
But
oh my God, massively. Exactly. And then we like made to feel like we're not able to say anything about it.
Yeah, because it's awkward and you don't want to be the loser. Like you don't want him to know that you know. So, oh my gosh. We go down to my favorite, Crashing Out.
Oh,
thank you. Questioning a relationship that you really want, but you're not sure if they're gonna dip in or out.
Yeah.
Like, and if they do, like, oh
my gosh, no. Thank you so much. I love that one because live it's gonna sound incredible. Like I can't wait to perform it live. But it really is that like feeling when you feel something just coming out, like going out your hands, like the control of like the love you had is like leaving you. Again, it's like that distance, someone distancing themselves from you, and you just start going crazy because you're like, how am I can't go back in time, I can't fix this, so I'm just gonna crash out and I'm just gonna scream this song. I'm crashing out.
Love rom-com. I mean, it's kind of like the dichotomy of like, I see this and I want this, but like, is that what it is?
Yeah, it really is. And I feel like it's like a movie in itself. I was like, this needs to be on a rom-com movie because it's so emotional, and like the detailing of just the feelings of wanting something that you see, especially with social media. We see all these amazing relationships and sometimes it's like, I want that, or I want that like looks like a dream, and it's kind of that whole story of storytelling of that scenario. And I also wrote that one with Julia Michaels, which was incredible. So and Julia's just such an incredible writer, so to be able to and we're all such lover girls, so it was just nice to dive into that.
Me, you, and Julia were here, it would just be no. It would be like chicken.
We wouldn't stop. We'd be like,
I love
spilling
her.
The tea.
She is so sweet and so cool. You got to work with her. She's a legend.
She's a legend.
Wrapping it up with Confessions, man. That one you go in, and I feel like that is your most vulnerable track. You haven't opened up like that about your face and in the media and who you are, but also like you feel contracted to not give too much, but you do want to.
Yeah.
Where were you at writing that?
Yeah, that definitely was very much with me within like the kind of demons I was dealing with inside. In the second verse, there's some lyrics where it's just about early hours of the morning, kind of being on my own, thinking what am I doing right now? And it's kind of like all at night time our minds can just run away with us, and it really was, like you said, feeling of everyone thinking everything's perfect, but actually there's so much we're all going through behind closed doors, so that really tells the story of that for me, and it's just it's very like self-growth song, I think.
Wow. We are here. We went through the tracks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being open about those and the hard ones and the fun ones.
Oh, thank you, my love.
Where you're at right now in this exact moment, how does it feel to be Mimi Webb?
Feels really good, to be honest. It feels amazing. I can't really complain right now. I'm in New York. I'm in a incredible radio station. Like, what else can I want, you know? With my favourite girl. I love coming back here and visiting you all. So I just, I feel good. I'm excited to just start getting this album out and start the process of just trying to get everyone to hear it. I'm just so excited for people to be able to relate to it and, just to use it and listen to it whenever they need, and have it there for a little support blanket.
You're someone that I met when you were just a little baby, and now you're growing into this amazing artist. I'm so blessed. Every time you come to New York, you stop here, and
I love it. Oh, I just love you guys.
I was telling producer Lisa, I was like, you don't understand the Mimi energy and the vibe, and you're gonna get it when you get it.
We're going up. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you
so much. I know that we had some technical difficulties. Thank you for being so patient and so sweet.
Good.
And your fans that are watching right now are just gonna love our conversation. So thank you, Mimi.
Yay! Thank you, my love. Thank you so much.